here. Why don't you walk us through this Feln Jaral list we've got going here?
So this is kind of similar to Elysian in that, Jaral is this crazy threat that gives card advantage and can deal 8 damage out of nowhere in the late game. So you're playing a lot of primal for it. But you can't play Crawl in Elysian anymore. So Applechip said, I want to play Crawl. I can't play Crawl in Elysian. Where can I play Crawl? Feln. And so you have some threats that Feln gets that Elysian didn't, like Fel Rock, which is this huge unit that you can play for free if you have the right influence. And they're playing a whopping 20 dual powers that can help get one of each of the Fel Rock influence for that. And some discard, like you see Gust Rider and Herald Song, and Whispering Wind, which can discard a Fel Rock to get a Crawl. You're guaranteed that because there's nothing greater than 6 except for 8, and Crawl's only 8. And yeah, you see some other. You don't see a lot of removal in here, just 3 Annihilates, and I guess some exploits too, but those can't hit stuff on the field. And you see the new card Lethrai Soothsayer, which I'm excited to see how that plays out. I played a little bit with. It seems like it has potential, and it can do powerful things when it goes off, I think. And yeah, other than that, you have the Market Helio, you have the Market Royal Decree. Those are kind of standard in these Jaral decks. You have Champion of Cunning, a very old card that's really stood the test of time pretty well. This huge flying Aegis unit. And then you have Rindra, which I like marketing this more than main because it's kind of hard to play, but it can be a powerful card.
Yeah, Champion of Cunning is one that I feel like used to be a powerhouse in the format, but haven't really seen it in quite a while.
Yeah, yeah. I've heard stories about what it did before nerf in Party Hour.
All right, and Apple Chips is going to be facing up against a new person on the scene, Aroma Nova. So let's pull up what Aroma Nova's got here. Kind of classic Stone Scar aggro. So I know this has been doing pretty well on ladder. This is more of a ladder deck, but we haven't really seen it show up in tournaments very often. But I'm not really sure why. It's still a very powerful deck, and I wouldn't be surprised if Stone Scar can make some moves here today.
Yeah, so I think the explanation for that is a lot of people just like playing control. Like tournament players for whatever reason, and this or seem to like playing controlling or grindy decks more. This seems kind of constant across different card games. But yeah, there's no reasons don't. Okay, it doesn't get as big of a bonus in open deck lists that some decks like Ixtun or Spellcraig might, but it's still a very powerful deck. And it got 2 great cards recently. It got Stone Scar Painting in set 10, and it got Midchief Salus in the most recent whatever mini set.
Mhm.
And Midchief Salus is, without hyperbole, the best fire 2-drop in the game right now. For like that's like a mono fire card. You could argue about Champion of Fury, but
Sure.
this is a this is a very powerful card that lets you have the redundancy you didn't always have. And I also really like the Yushkov here. It it may not look the most impressive on paper, but when you play against it, it's just demoralizing. You can't block.
Yeah, the
You,
four
you,
of the 4 of 4 drop, you don't really see too much in an aggro deck, but this one it packs a punch and it really makes you feel bad on the other side of things.
and then you see Bhutan as another 4-drop. So this Stone Scar deck is fine playing a bit longer of a game because these are 4-drops, but they also you don't hate playing a Bhutan on 5 or 6 if you're well, it might be the earliest you're able to sometimes. And another thing I want to point out is the 2 Seek power here, which I like seeing this. You know, some people might say, "Oh, this is an aggro deck. You should only play 25." Aroma Nova is saying, "I want to hit my power drops because my cards are influence intensive, and I want to play 27 power, which I think is right here." So yeah, I really like that decision.
Alrighty. Well, while we're getting them set up to go, our feature matches is just getting set up right now. I want to give a couple of thank yous here. So, first off, John K. Kez, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, everybody, from John K. Kez's stream. I know that there's on a 5-minute delay, but thank you, everybody. And we've got a bunch of follows here. I know with the New World invites on the line, we've got a lot of fresh faces. So, welcome, Momentary 12, Arnett, System, Aquadome Champ 138, Almost Matt, Nick Kirby, Aroma Nova, Noverb, Brank Horst versus 07, and Gabstore. Thank you so much for the follow. We really appreciate everyone being here today and supporting the stream and supporting this tournament series. It means a lot, and we wouldn't be able to do this without you. So thank you, everyone, for doing that. All right. Well, it looks like... see here, we are still getting our feature matches having a little bit of trouble. They're having a little bit of trouble connecting to each other, so we are going to see. We want to get you the action right away, so we gotta take things as they come, right? We're gonna jump right on the fly and help everybody enjoy this as much as possible, get as much Eternal action as you can. So we're going to jump into a match that's already started, unfortunately, but I'd rather have you guys see some Eternal than wait all day for the feature match to go. So we are going to jump right into, see what match we can jump into. We can jump into Kamado versus Pyreese. So we are going to jump in mid-match here, so bear with us as we get this set up here. But we are going to get that set up, so give me 1 second here.